Mark, let's start with your five-a-side team of summer signings. Talk us through it.
Yes, here's my team of players I think that are standout signings this summer. I've gone for quite an attacking formation, as you can see, just one defender, but I think having met him, he's a gentleman and a real imposing figure that will be brilliant for Chelsea at the back. Kalidou Koulibaly. I think Dean Henderson, there's not many goalkeepers that have made the move that have caught your eye this summer, but I think he absolutely has, particularly with 2 penalty saves so far this season. I think Tyler Adams, for me, he was the one player that had been monitored by a number of Premier League sides. Arsenal were watching him for more than one window and were very keen on taking him to the Emirates. That didn't happen. He's ended up at Leeds. I love him. I think this time next year we'll be talking about him potentially moving to one of the big 6 clubs. I think that's how big and good he could be for Leeds. And then up front, it's pretty predictable. Raheem Sterling was in the top 2 Premier League goal scorers in 4 Premier League title-winning seasons. I think he'll bag goals for Chelsea, and I think they got him at a great price, an England international ahead of a World Cup. And then Haaland, I know that's an obvious one, but I just think already he's shown the quality he has. Before he joined Man City, it was 130 goals in 130 games for club and country, and he'll carry that on. So that's my five-a-side.
Dan, let's come to you.
Yeah, I'm quite nervous about this, actually. It feels quite intense. So I've gone for Nick Pope, kept a couple of clean sheets so far. He's been the only good thing about my fantasy football team so far this season, so I thought I'd stick him in goal. Gone for Martinez because I think he's bounced back quite well in the last couple of weeks after some early criticism, and also because of the head height rule. I feel like his deficiencies, they won't get caught out in five-a-side. Paulinho at Fulham, I think, has been an incredible signing so far. Brings a bit of size and a bit of stability to my midfield, and I just think, you know, teams higher up in the league than Fulham probably should have been looking for him. I think that's such a good signing for them, and he'll be a big part of their start so far. And then, yeah, Haaland to smash people into the cage. Everyone knows what Haaland does. And then Jesus has just looked absolutely out of this world for Arsenal so far. So maybe a bit of lack of creativity in midfield for my team, but with some of the teams we've got coming up, I don't think people are going to be coming at me for my side.
OK, that's Dan's. What about Michael? What have you got?
Mine's quite defensive and conservative now, looking at all these. But look, Henderson, another penalty save yesterday against one of the best penalty takers in world football. Martinez, I think he had a really tough start. You know, a lot of criticism as well, and he's played well the last couple of games. Sven Botman, very good signing from Newcastle United. But I've just realised that five-a-side, 2 central defenders is a bit boring, isn't it?
Yeah,
footers as well.
Yeah.
You're not going to be fun to watch on pitch 16.
Bit of fun. I'm a big fan of Jesse Marsch. Again, I don't think he gets the credit he deserves, and I think Tyler Adams is a really good signing. And Erling Haaland. What's the point of me talking about Erling Haaland? We all know.
Well, he's going to be isolated up front.
Yeah.
with that back 3.
Do you know what? I might redo that.
So you're locked in.
It's locked in now.
I think that's my content in me. This.
Yeah. So this is the team that I've gone for as my best five-a-side team.
Defensive.
Well, you say that. I mean, Nick Pope in goal for reasons already mentioned. I've gone for a little bit of leadership at the back with Ben Mee. I mean, he might get sin-binned after 5 minutes, but we're going to keep him in there. Zinchenko was my kind of hybrid pick. He can play defensive, but he can also fill in the midfield positions, press resistant. You're not going to be able to get the ball off him. Morgan Gibbs-White's in for his ball carrying to take it round
like that.
The opposition. And then the obvious is Haaland up front. So I feel like I've gone for balance here rather than big names. I've gone for tactics. You're looking at me.
I'm astonished by some of the choices. It was like you didn't think we were allowed the same players in some positions.
No, I thought about Morgan Gibbs-White.
There you go.
No, I thought about him. Yeah.
Thanks very much. You can have you say #transfer talk. We'll get to some of your tweets a bit later. And if you want to send in your five-a-side teams, then do so. We'll read some of them out.